Hi everyone, Rebel Ann Doll here. This is my tutorial on how to make a superhero mask, much like the one that I am wearing in the sample photos of me as Black Canary during the Denver Comic Con. It's a really easy mask to make. You just need a few cheap supplies and a couple days and you will have your own superhero mask. You will need some soft leather. I used some scrap leather from an old couch, a pair of scissors, some straight pins, wig form that you can pick up at any hobby store such as Joann's, glue. It doesn't have to be wood glue, it can be regular Elmer's glue, hot tap water enough to dunk the leather into, a bottle of Mod Podge, some glossy black paint, and a paintbrush. Doesn't matter what kind, just as long as the bristles of it do not fall out too easily. First, you're going to want to draw out the pattern for your mask. This can be done directly onto the leather as I'm doing here, or if you plan on making several of them, you can do it onto a thick piece of paper so that way you can just lay it down and use it multiple times. Drawing the eye holes can be particularly difficult because you have to get not only the position but the size and shape correct and matching on both sides. If you are not comfortable with doing this freehand, please do a pattern beforehand and test it out against your face. Once you are comfortable with the design, you will need to cut everything out. Try to keep your edges as smooth as you can get them. This is done by having long cuts as opposed to small ones, though understandably going around certain edges are going to be more difficult than others. After you've cut it out, fold it in half to make sure that it's symmetrical and cut off any excess. This can be done before or after you cut out the eye holes. Next, you're going to mix 1 to 2 tablespoons worth of glue into the hot tap water. Stir it up with your finger, making sure it is dissolved completely into the water. Once you have finished that, you will put the entire mask into the water and let it soak for a few seconds, and then pull it back out and wring out the excess water and glue mixture. The next step is to place it on the wig form and make sure that it lays on the face properly, paying special attention to the position of eyes and cheekbones. To get the nose bunch at the top of the forehead, just squeeze it, pinching your fingers towards each other. When you have finished shaping it, take the straight pins and pin it to either side so that it will hold in place. After you have done this, place the mask in a dry, safe location so that it can dry overnight. Do not move on to the next step until your mask is completely dry. This should take up to 24 hours, but no less than 12. After your mask is completely dry, it is time to place a layer of Mod Podge on both the front and the back of the mask. You can do this just by squirting the Mod Podge directly onto the mask and brushing it out. Try to make the layer as smooth as you possibly can. Let this dry completely before moving on to the next step. After the Mod Podge has dried on both the front and the back of the mask, it will be time to paint the mask black. Again, you can just squirt the paint directly onto the mask and paint it. This process may take several layers in order to get a solid black mask. Make sure to do it as smoothly as possible because glossy acrylic paints can leave lumps and lines in the paint itself when it dries. When you're done with all your layers of black paint and they have completely dried, do one more layer of Mod Podge in order to seal in all the paint. This mask was designed to be used as more of a prosthetic and to be glued on using spirit gum, but if you prefer, you can punch holes into the side and wear it like a traditional mask with an elastic band. For all you awesome people that watch this video to the end, here is a chance to win the mask that we just made. In the comment section below, tell me what costume you would wear your mask with, and in 2 weeks I will randomly choose a winner. If you like this, if you like me, please subscribe to my channel. And my Facebook and Twitter information are in the description section below. Until next time, peace out, babes!